Because a lot of times I could just sit around and talk shit and I don't realize that shit funny. I ain't even necessarily saying a motherfucker come and like give me they jokes. I'm saying come hang around me. You can hang around me for a week. I'm pretty sure we can come up with 15 minutes. I'll do stand up if some of your favorite comedians want to come through and help me write.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, dog? It's the Danny Brown Show. Coming to you, motherfuckers. Live from Austin, Texas at YMA Studios, man. It's your boy right here. It's your boy. I told you. That's how you can show your age every time when you say some dumb shit like that. It's your boy. That'd be the worst shit too. You be watching YouTube videos where everybody in their YouTube intros are like, "What's up, man? It's your boy. It's your boy, man, right here." They go crazy. YouTube intros is some of the most bizarre shit ever. You listen to everybody. Hey, listen, man. It's your man. You be like, "God damn, nigga, you coming in hot. You coming in hot." So yeah, man. I to be honest with y'all, I don't really got too much update going on in my life. Well, I will say, I had the Bruisers came to the crib. Shouts out to the homie Ralphie and Bruiser Wolf came to the crib. He came through, listened to his new album and everything, putting everything together, get ready to put that shit out. And yeah, man. So obviously I had, I still had a lot of mushrooms left. And I'm tired of these goddamn mushrooms, man. I was like, you know what? It's time to get rid of these mushrooms. So let's take all the fucking mushrooms. I want to make sure that I have no more fucking mushrooms in this house by the time these niggas leave. You get what I'm saying? So the first night we took like 3 grams. Everybody took like 3 grams. It was a cool night. We went on Twitch and shit, was talking shit. The next night we took 5. And I was like, hold up, man. Let's take 7. And I took 7. We took like 7 grams and shit. Ralphie was fucked up. He passed out. Wolf was cool. And he's like, man, I'm going to bed. And then he went to bed. I showed him where the room was at and shit, and I closed the door in on him. He's like, man, you locked me in the room. I ain't know the door must have been locked, kinda. So he was locked in a pitch black dark room tripping off mushrooms. He thought I did it to him on purpose, and I'm like, no, my nigga, I love you. Why would I do something like that? But he's like, man, you locked me in that room. But yeah, man. So yeah, we hung out. And I've been eating terrible too. Cause obviously they came up here. I've been trying to stick to my diet shit. We've been doing our Muay Thai shit. Shouts out to the Booth boys. They've been in the class with me.
Hell yeah.
My nigga Zolo, dog. So yeah, I had to, but I was in Texas. We got a lot of fucked up food here, to be honest. I got some shit last night. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit was fire. Some shit, some Korean wings. I got the Korean wing spot. It is a fire spot back home in Michigan, Detroit. Shouts out to Flowers of Vietnam. Man, there was like some shit like that. Like they had these honey garlic wings, man. And I got these shits I was like, I wasn't really that hungry. I mean, I was hungry. I just know I should eat. You know what I'm saying? So I ordered them shits, man, and I ate 2 of them, and I was like, you know what? Let me take my dumb ass to bed. This is too crazy right now. The honey, everything, it was sticking to my teeth. It was amazing, man. Yeah, so I think it was called High Wing. I was on Grubhub because I use all these fucking food apps. Grubhub got some deal with Amazon, and they cut the delivery fees out. So I'm like, hold up, let me check this out then. So I sent them an extra tip, and it still add up to the same shit that I would have did normally. But that was cool though. It shouts out to my service workers, man, because I'm scared, man. They keep talking about it's about to be a food scare any minute right now. So I'm eating all the shit I could want. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna have to go on diet. It's gonna be a diet with no choice in a minute. To be honest, so I mean, we all want to be on our fitness journeys and shit like that. But back to my mushroom journey. So I was like, yo, we gonna eat all these mushrooms, get rid of the mushrooms. We had some good trips. But this was the thing though. Maybe a week go past. I'm just chilling, cleaning my bedroom. I look in one of my drawers. Why it's a whole handful of mushrooms? So I take it that the homie Wolf pulled a slick one on me. Cause Ralphie was fucked up, like I told y'all. The homie Wolf pulled a slick one and then take his mushrooms and stashed them in one of my drawers. Just raw dog mushrooms where my drawers and socks is at. So obvious me, I'm like, fuck, I gotta eat these last mushrooms. You feel what I'm saying? So I ate them mushrooms. And made me be like, I ain't saying fuck mushrooms, but maybe I just, I've just gone too far with it. It's just time for me to like have a break. Cause it was telling me to jump out the window this time. Me and my girl got into a huge argument, and I'm not, nigga, we know self-harm is not something we need to be, even be playing with. Shouts out to BetterHelp and all that shit. But the only reason why I didn't jump out the window is because I'm 41 years old and I'm lazy and I'm old. I feel like if I was in my 20s going through this mushroom trip, I would have definitely took the dive. Because it just seemed like a good idea. The way it was just like manipulating my brain. Like he was talking to me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, I'm telling you, man, you want your album to come out? Jump out the window. Your girl mad at you right now. You want her to stop being mad and see how much she really care? Jump out the window. It's just nothing to be laughing at, man, but... And I'm letting, but that was another thing too. I remember, because I told y'all my girl went to Mexico and I went to Europe and shit doing my thing. And I came back. I had the dogs, So I went to go get Samson. I had to go pick this nigga up at the HEB and shit. I pick him up, met with his sitters and shit. I seen him. When I pulled up and I made sure I told my Uber driver, like, look, I'm going to pick my dog up. I don't know how long they might be picking, coming with the dog or whatever the fuck. So just please, like, wait, but whatever the fuck. When I pull up to the HEB, this nigga was in the driver's seat with cuz looking retarded. Like, man, where this nigga at? He was like waiting on me. So I got him. So me and Samson went to the crib. We was hanging out. And then I had to go get Ditto from obedience school. Told y'all, motherfucker, we put her in obedience school. Paid $1,700 to put her in this obedience school. I would like to say, it's like putting a motherfucker in jail. Cause I told you she was a gangster anyway. She's already a thug. Now we put her in jail with some more criminals. Now when she came back home, this dog way more gangster than she ever was when she left. Just the other day, I did a Costco order type of situation. You got to get your tissues. You get the big bulk tissues, the big bulk of paper towels. I had to do my run of that. And when you grabbing that shit out the door, it ain't like you can grab it in one whop. You can open the door and just grab all that shit, So, I'm grabbing the shit. She runs straight out the door, like literally, and you can't hear her coming. Those little ass feet, you can't really block. She just came out, boom, sprinted out the door, runs right into the middle of the street and run up the street like fucking dog. All right, man. And if a car was coming, they wouldn't have been able to see her. She too little. I'm like, what? I thought this is what we paid for, like to go to obedience school to make her stop doing this kind of shit. So I feel like, I told my girl though, like, man, I don't think this is a good idea. But we didn't really have nobody to watch her. That was really another thing too. So we thought it was like we thought it was a 2-for-1 type of deal. But nah, she went, I think it was some gangsta ass dogs in that jail. And she, not jail, that obedience, that school, the dog school, or whatever the fuck, boarding school for dogs. Cause that is a tight situation. Cause me and my girl, we be wanting to do shit all the time. And you can like, if you want to, you can just pay them like to keep the dog for like a weekend or some shit like that, So that's some cool shit too. So yeah, I haven't been doing shit. Obviously, I got a Steam Deck now.
Video game reviews.
And I will say it is amazing. It has changed the way I game. So if anybody, you get a chance to get one or whatever the fuck, I don't understand situations. I remember when soon as it came out, I did my pre-order off rip. So as soon as I was able to get one, I got it. And yeah, man, it definitely helps out with watching the dogs. I can lay on the couch and it's sometimes you play handheld console type games and it like lowers it a little bit. I feel like it makes the games kind of easier a little bit because it makes the screen smaller or something, and something with the controls or something like that. Because like a game like Midnight Fight Express, which I would say it's probably going to go down in one of my top games of the year. Midnight Fight Express, I really love it. But when I play it on my PC with my actual controller, I'm not that good. I'm really not that good at it. But when I play it on Steam Deck, I'm fucking shit up. I'm whipping ass. I'm getting A's and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's something with the screen being smaller and I don't know, and the controls, I don't know. It's something makes it a little bit easier to play games a little bit.
It's probably the delay. Like there's no delay on that screen. Yeah. Usually for TVs and shit, you're gonna have like a 3 or whatever, like a 20 millisecond delay. Especially if it's like
so you're saying it's more of a delay on the Steam Deck than the PC?
I'm saying there's less. There's probably no delay. There's like less than
Steam
1
Deck?
millisecond on a Steam Deck.
Why?
Yeah,
Why would you say that? But I mean, with the PC, if I'm hooked up on Ethernet and I got all my shit.
Yeah, wait. I don't mean lag like if you're playing multiplayer. I'm saying like if you press a button, it's called input lag. If you press A on the TV, it's going to take like a half a second.
Input lag. That makes a lot of sense. I get what you're saying because you know we using USB controllers or Bluetooth and shit like that. This shit, the controller is built into the situation.
Exactly.
So now we, you might be right. So I don't suck at games sometimes.
Nah, you just lagging. You just lagging, bro.
So that's and you're right because I was a little better on multiverses than what I am on and we also know that NBA 2K has came out. Baby mamas around the world are not getting callbacks. You feel what I'm saying? My girl, she think I'm doing some bullshit in the room. She really do think I'm doing some bullshit in the room, but she gotta understand that. I mean, every nigga from the streets wanna go to the league. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is, you know. So you know, our NBA 2K, my players are like our cosplays for real men in some sense. You get what I'm saying? What I make in my players, what I really, actually the way I got my hair dyed and all that shit, that was my character last year. You know what I'm saying? I always make them like 161, you know, whatever the smallest I can get them at. You know, I make me a point guard, even though I'm better at making power forwards. Obviously, because, you know, I understand the aspect of rebounding and blocking shots. I told y'all, that's why I didn't make it. That's why I didn't make it at basketball, because I want to cross niggas up like Iverson. But but I'm only 6'1". I think I'm 6'1", 6'2", 6. I'm in that range. It says I'm 6'3" on Wikipedia. But I like to think I'm like 6'1", 6'2", maybe in that range, you know? But I will say, I mean, I feel like I'm going to say I feel like they knew they had this coming for a long time. Because NBA 2K, a lot of people will say it's been whack for the past few years or whatever the fuck. But I feel like they was doing that on purpose, getting us ready for this one. And I feel like they knew that at 23, NBA 2K 23, and just the point of 23, so then it was going to involve Jordan. And every time they involve Jordan in the game, it got to be some classic shit. And so I would say I think this is one of... I don't want to just talk too soon because I want to say it's the best I ever played, because I'm always about a simulation game, you know? That's the reason that I started to love 2K in the first place. When 2K first came, I understand I've been playing this game for 23 years. I remember the first time it came out, so fuck. It makes me feel so fucking, I'm a dinosaur out here, man. I've been playing NBA 2K since it existed. And we played 20K because it was more simulated than what NBA Live was. You know, NBA Live was like a more arcade style, even though, you know, NBA Live had some fun ass games. Don't get me wrong. Even one point in time, it was better than 2K. But I still played 2K because it was a more simulated experience. And I would say I really love the passing aspect in it, where it's, come on, let me stop. Let me go on too much. Well, let's just sticking to the sports thing. You know, NFL started this year, right? Or whatever the fuck. I didn't know the Washington Redskins changed their name. That's a thing. They changed their name to yeah. I mean, I know they said the Reds. That's a real racist term. They changed their name to the Commanders. That don't sound racist too? I'm just trying to think about it. Like, do they think people stupid? The Washington Commanders don't sound, I mean, I know the Redskins was fucked up, but I'm saying the Commanders, they couldn't come up with nothing else. It wasn't nothing. I mean, usually when you want to like make a team name, you like pick an animal or like some shit like that. What, y'all couldn't pick an animal? Y'all couldn't pick the Commanders? I'm just saying though, that sounds a little all right, man. At least well, the Redskins is like a minority situation. You know, like damn, you know, they might could get some sympathy, like especially when they suck as a team. You like, you know, I ain't gonna talk shit about the Redskins because the Redskins, but the Commanders is like nigga. When I think of Commanders, like Cobra Commander, shit like that. Like, you know, like that's just all racism, man. So I've been going down a rabbit hole. I've been just watching nothing but YouTube interrogation vids. I mean, I think I've met my match. I met my match. Yeah, I ain't even gonna talk about that case. But yeah, I just been sitting around watching YouTube interrogation vids in my spare time when I'm not playing NBA 2K because I'm trying to avoid getting sciatica this year. Remember last year I played in my career so much that I got sciatica, and it was a funny joke around the homies, like, you know, Danny Brown's the only person that can injure himself playing the fucking video game, you know. So that is that. So I've been going down a rabbit hole watching YouTube interrogation videos, and now I've been having nightmares. And I also think that, you know, knock on wood. For some reason, I feel like I'm watching this for some reason. Like maybe I'm gonna need this type of information to watch how they talk to niggas or something like this, and I don't know why. But something is telling me, like in my like my brain or something, like you gonna like figure out how these niggas answering questions and shit like that. So I don't know what's going on in my life. I just got something going on in my you know what I'm saying? My simulation is like a other shit going on. Is like, let me make sure so when your timeline add up, man, you're gonna be ready this time, you know. So I don't know, man, but I've been God been making me watch YouTube interrogation videos. I haven't been sleeping well. Let's get into some questions now, man.
Ask Danny.
I've had a bad week. Y'all seen me this last few podcasts, man. I've been back boozing. I mean, my girl was into it, and I've had a rough couple of weeks, man. But I will say now I'm back. We doing good, man. I'm you know, we going to class today, right, fellas?
Hell yeah.
That's right. All right, let's jump into the first one. We got fucked up over ex. What that mean? You fucked up over your ex? All right. I mean, it is I seen a thing about that. They say men handle breakups way harder than women. I mean, I can kind of see that. Because the way to get over a breakup is just to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for women to be a hoe. It's hard for a man to be a hoe. You know, so. Fucked up over ex. What up, Danny? Me and my ex have been separated for 5 months, and I fucked 3 different girls since. See? Hold up. Let me run it back. What up, Danny? Me and my ex have been separated for 5 months, and I fucked 3 different girls since then, but just went to our old apartment and tried talking to her, and she said she didn't have time for me, and it still got me fucked up. I want to be with her. What should I do? I don't know how we get these. I feel like we get these questions a lot. Y'all know I've had some trauma in my life with women in my early days. I guess that type of shit give you mommy issues and shit like that. I mean, I guess, bro, the bitch say she don't want to be with you no more. She don't want to be with you no more. But obviously, you done fucked 3 bitches already since then, and I think it ain't got nothing to do with I don't think it's a heartfelt thing. I think it's that sloppy toppy. And that would be something that take over a nigga brain sometime. And I'm telling you, it's just something that just got you, and she put that bad motherfucker on you, and you fuck other bitches, and you like, man, these bitches ain't shit. This shit ain't like, you know what I'm saying? And that was my girl, go back. Let me get some of that head one more time. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is. But that's just, it is what it is, man. It's another one out there though, man. You just gotta, you know, you just lost that one, man. Like Lauryn Hill said, you might win some, but you know, you just lost one, bro. You gotta take that L, and what that is too is someone else is getting that sloppy toppy, and they know what they got, and they like, hold up, and they showing her all different type of levels of love that you couldn't show her right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. This nigga might be doing boardwalks, ill type of flower arrangements, candies and shit. Cause you know she fuck around. You might had an experienced dick, and the sloppy top. You recognize that it was good, like this shit fire, cause you done fuck with a lot of trash bitches. But she might ran into a nigga that might fuck with a lot of bitches like that. And she hit him with that shit, and this nigga like, where's the ring? I'm marrying this bitch off rip, so you lost that one, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you. She got a nigga that's just being lovey-dovey. Sorry, bud. That's what I tell my dog, Sam. Like, sorry, bud. You can't eat none of this. Like that, cause ever since the Taco Bell fiasco, he's been shitting everywhere. So now, you know, he be seeing me eating, he be running up on me, he be like, what's up? I'm like, sorry, bud. Can't get none of this. That's what that was for you right there. Sorry, bud. You can't get. Do stand up, Danny. Oh, shit. Hey, Danny, big fan, long-time listener of Wild Mates, recent fan of your podcast, your music, and overall personality. On your episode where my mom said you mentioned that Hannibal Buress is rapping now and getting better and better, in the same minute mentioned that you were getting to stand up until you're 50 without putting 10,000. All right. I get what you're asking. I'm not even about to read this whole shit. All right, yeah. So you asked me to do stand up and all that shit. And I just told y'all niggas, man, I've seen a lot of people get set up and fail. So yeah, man, one thing I always hated is ghostwriters. So, but that's in rap music. But in comedy, I don't give a fuck. So if it's any comedians that want to come through, and they hear me and they think they can help me out and want to help me put together a set, that I'm throwing it out to y'all. Cause I think I'll be bigger on stage than a lot of y'all niggas doing what y'all got. So if you want to just click up with me, you can figure out some of my stories, listen to the podcast, help me write some jokes. We can figure out the set, and we can do that. So yeah, I do some ghostwrite. Tell some of your favorite comedians, like, you know what I'm saying? I think you will get more money if you write for Danny Brown. That's just one of those type of situations, you know. I just don't understand the whole writing aspect of it. And I know you're like, how don't you understand that when you write when you write raps and shit like that? Yeah, rap is a rhythmic thing and you can hide behind the beat. When it's just stand-up comedy, it's like, you know, it's just you and the mic, you know. It's just one mic, and that's just like, nigga, you one step from being a president. That's some politician type shit. So, and them niggas got ghostwriters. So what the fuck? You know, I know that's probably not cool in a lot of I don't know, man. Like all the big comics, I feel like, you know, they got a team behind them helping them out write shit. Because a lot of times I could just sit around and talk shit and I don't realize that shit funny. I ain't even necessarily saying the motherfucker come and like give me they jokes. I'm saying come hang around me. You can hang around me for a week. I'm pretty sure we can come up with 15 minutes. I just don't know what the 15 minutes is. I don't know what I'm saying is funny when I'm saying it, you know? I need somebody that can recognize that shit and be like, hold up, Danny, let's build around that. Boom, boom, boom. Because it ain't shit for me to be on stage. I'm playing Wembley Stadium. You feel me? So it ain't shit. I ain't like I'm nervous to be on stage and just talk. I used to be on that motherfucker shaking ass. So to be on stage and talking, it ain't shit. So yeah, I'll do stand up if some of your favorite comedians want to come through and help me write. So shouts out to all the real comedians that know. If you want to get some money, fuck with your boy. Next up, we got scared of white women. Hey, Danny, I was a foster care child, never knew my family. Damn. As I've gotten older, I realize I don't hook up with any white women due to a fear of accidentally hooking up with someone I'm related to. Do you think this is an irrational, or should I continue avoiding white women? Keep up the great work on the podcast and keep feathering it. Sincerely, Adam the Mailman. That's kind of crazy, man. You think I don't know, man. That's kind of stupid, to be honest, man. That's anybody in the world. That's like me saying I don't want to fuck no black bitches because I might be related to them, man. How many people? I mean, I know you don't understand, but man, no, man, you're not thug. You just don't like white bitches. You just don't want to accept it, man. And it's hard, man. It's hard. As being a nigga named Adam trying to fuck with some bitches from the streets, some hood bitches, man. I'm like, Adam, man, what's up? Where my money at, Adam? I can already see it, man. So I don't know. You might need to be dating white women, Adam the Mailman, because they gonna, where my check? They gonna leave them alone. All right, next up we got. I just don't know. I really don't know what to say about that one. I try my best. I'm sorry. See, told y'all, man, come through, help your boy write. We gonna get this podcast cracking. All right, next up, Brockhampton. Yo, Danny, just got a simple one for you here. What was it like working with the crew of Brockhampton Process personalities? Whatever you feel like talking about, big fan of y'all. Keep on the pod. I think I talked about this before. It wasn't really. We actually shared a tour manager. Shouts out to the homie Rafiki, and I guess Rafiki had went on tour. Rafiki, he's always been my tour manager. Then he went on tour with them. And I guess probably, I don't know, just when you've been around, he probably told him they do tour manage for me or something. They probably like, oh shit, I fuck with Danny or blah, 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 blah. And it came from him. One day Rafiki hit me up like, Brockhampton got the song, they want you to hop on, if you down, you should hop on it, blah, blah, blah. I did the song, here we are today, And then when I did the video, I wouldn't say we hung out that much, I got a chance to kick it with him and, talking shit. But you gotta understand so much of an age gap with me and I'm 41 years old, like all of them like leaving early 20s and shit like that. So, I'm not saying like, I feel like, I don't know. It's just like so much of an age gap with me, with a lot of these kid rappers and shit. So I feel like it's hard for them to have a conversation with me in some sense without it end up just being me telling them what they need to do with their life. And I don't be wanting to tell people what to do with their life, especially when they got more money than me. They're like, what the fuck you talking to me about this shit for? So yeah. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's see what y'all got going on this time. Oh, boofing. Yeah, that happened to me by mistake. You say, how did that happen by mistake? I was just that high. I was already fucked up. I was drunk. And I was like, and she's like, man, if I put this pill in your ass, it's going to kick in faster. And I'm all about shit kicking in faster. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is. I will say I'm down with it. I agree with it. I'm not just, boofing is tight, man. I'm all the way down. I mean, yeah, man. I think not like it's some normal like drug practices. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you get some shit, like, I'm just gonna boof. Like, we in the crib, we hanging out and we getting high together or some shit, and you just grab some shit, you're like, oh, I'm about to boof this. Like, no, it ain't for that. I mean, when you already like fucked up, you drunk as hell, you and your homegirl, y'all in the bed naked already, y'all have been fucking around already, you just trying to bring the party back to life one more time. Then, do a little boof action, man. Shit go lit. Shit get crazy. That's the only thing I think about. I'm glad that I'm this age and I can't do that shit no more, man. Because I remember like going crazy doing that shit and then be like 7 o'clock in the morning come and then you look and it's almost getting to 8. Your dick ain't getting hard no more. All the liquor is gone. You know what I'm saying? You got a little something, little drugs here and there left or whatever. We got weed, whatever. You always gonna have like certain shit left, cigarettes and shit. But you ain't getting no more higher, man. But you ain't nowhere close to get ready to go to sleep. It's one of the worst feelings in the world, man. Like, you just like, what the fuck have I got to do with my life right now? Like, so, yeah. I don't live like that no more, y'all. I'm doing good now, All right, we hop into some, should we do some freestyles? Yeah, let's do some freestyles, man.
Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
Jump to some white people shit.
All right, first up we got J-Rod.
Yo, what's good, Danny? I'm J-Rod. Stands for Just Running on a Dream. Let's get this freestyle cracking. Lost in my mind, lost in the beat while I'm lost in the streets, been lost all the time, lost in my rhymes, love long lost, I was tossed to the side, lost all my pride, lost all sight, I lost all vision, I lost all dedication, put it to the mission when my spirit break it down, and I made the bad decisions, damn. God damn. Winning on my own a lot, winning I don't owe a lot, hero winning, yeah I found a plot, main character of this story, and I'm finna make his story, gladiator cause it's guts or glory. Leonidas when I'm fighting for what I'm writing, like Zeus with lightning or Poseidon with a trident.
That was just so serious, man. I don't know, man. I was just so serious, man. I'll fuck with it. I guess, yeah, it's like some real seriousness shit going on right there. That's intense, man. It's like, fuck, you know what that is? That's like Olympic torch rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear that kind of shit like during the Olympics or something, like motherfucker, like, I don't know, like Gatorade commercial rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to say, man. You can't hate on that kind of shit, man. It makes money. That's like hockey arena rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we lost. Niggas lost. They just play that. I'm arena football rap. You know what I'm saying? The CFL. All right. That's another. We got another one.
Yeah, next up we got wildlife.
These rap names is crazy.
Burning daylight, bitch, get it in. And you know we all go for the win. And she'd go for the swim. And the fucking, sipping on a gin. Hey, you get it done. And she here, she having fun. And we from the slums, and you know we dumb. Get it, going stupid. Really wish to get visited by Cupid. Hey, don't you know that we a nuisance? And we fucking like to get to it. And fluent with the vibes. Don't you know that we stay alive? And that shit goes for you too. Fucking yeah, Bonner, yeah, that's the crew. Bruce.
I mean, I don't know about if you're a good rapper like that, man, but I know you'll be an amazing documentary, man. I really want to know what's going on with this guy's life all the way up to this point of him recording his freestyle. We should just really like figure out how we can get this going, man. Like y'all holler at Robert Paul Champagne. This might be some next level because I'm just looking in his eyes, man, and I know it's some crazy shit that's going on with this motherfucker right here, man. Yeah, man, it's real cat in the hat. It's real cat in the hat rhymes. He's real cat in the hat on the rhymes. That's one thing I always tell y'all, man. That's one thing I really, but yeah, I think this guy got some shit going on in his life. Or probably, probably we shouldn't. There's probably some illegal activities there. Obviously he's a fan of the podcast. He sent. So yeah, I love you, man. Don't do nothing crazy to me. I ain't really saying nothing like that. I'm just saying, yeah, don't do nothing crazy to me. I think, yeah, from watching the interrogation videos, and then I watched the news last night. Do y'all know what's going on in Austin, Texas right now? They got some shit called jugging, where motherfuckers they be hanging out at the bank and shit, and they watch a motherfucker Yeah, and they watch a motherfucker leave from the bank, and they follow you from the bank, and they just rob you, so they just hanging out the bank saying niggas, leave out the bank with money and shit like that. So yeah, but they saying it been like over 500,000 in reported juggins. See, I ain't the type of person that go to the bank. Look, I told you, Austin police reports more than 500K lost to jugging. I don't be going to the bank like that taking a lot of money out anyway, because you really don't need to. You don't really have to do that shit now. There's so many cash apps and all that shit. You can just send money to this person, do this. Like, everybody got this shit now. You ain't really got to get cash to pay people anymore. So, yeah, but this is made me a little bit paranoid. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm like, damn. And one of them happened right in my area, too. I'm like, fuck. That's what niggas is doing it at. They ain't doing it downtown and shit. They doing it in the burbs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but why they gotta name that shit jugging though? Like, damn, man, that just sounds, see? Or did white people name that shit that? Cause I don't think niggas will, that shit just sound like to me, jugging. Like, oh, that's racist right there, jugging. Shucking and jobbing, jugging and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas shucking and jobbing and jugging. Man, don't jug me, man. I ain't going to the bank no more, man. I go to 7-Eleven, man. I keep putting that motherfucking card in until that bitch tell me I can't get no more cash out before I go to the bank. And let one of you niggas jug me in Austin, Texas. I ain't moved to Detroit to get jugged in Austin, Texas. Fuck that. I thought jugging was like a dance move or some shit. Look, what is bank jugging? They got a whole fucking tutorial. Y'all ain't hear about this shit though? Yeah, man, you gotta watch the news, man. Austin, Texas news be crazy, man. All you see is niggas stabbing each other at encampments. It's always some shit happening at them encampments and shit. I guess that's like, when you think about like, oh, the hood, like, and you always see like hood shit on the news and shit like that. They hood shit is encampments, man. It's always some shit happening at one of them goddamn encampments, man. Niggas getting stabbed, motherfuckers getting raped, all type of shit, man. Oh, I don't supposed to be saying rape on YouTube. All right, next up, we got white people shit.
White people shit.
Hey, Danny, I was at a restaurant the other day and was looking at the menu. There were lots of delicious looking meats on the menu. Lamb, chicken, pork, but my girlfriend wanted to eat pigeon. I never in my life looked at a menu and wanted to eat pigeon. Got me thinking it's some white people shit. Love the show. Shout out to the booth boy Jags. Ain't they serve pigeons at restaurants? You can eat pigeons? Is that a thing?
Looks like it is, yeah.
I was about to say
Roasted
this bitch a
pigeon.
superhero. She like that
Squaw.
Chinese bitch on The Boys. Like she was locked up and they just probably just feeding her pigeons her whole life. And she probably got out. She like, nigga, where the pigeons at, man? You keep trying to be like some superhero shit. She got a superhero arc to her story, man. The reason why she want to eat pigeons, man. So I would say she's a keeper. I would say she's a keeper. She knows something in life that you don't. And maybe pigeons are more healthier than chickens. I wouldn't say that though, man. I ain't eating no motherfucking pigeons, man. I don't like pigeons, man. Like, I think it's a dirty bird. I'm not saying chickens are that clean, but pigeons a dirty bird, man. And it's coming from a motherfucker that used to have raccoons on his Thanksgiving table. So, yeah. I would say she a keeper, though, because I think the bitch a superhero. She was caged up. They had her caged up, feeding her pigeons and shit like that. And now she like, nigga, that's the original bird I fuck with. She got a crazy arc. So, yeah, man. That's how villains are made. Next up. What's up? We got some drip sets. No, spin the motherfucking wheel one more time. Let's see what the wheel got going for me, man. I feel lucky today.
That wheel gypped you last time. It should have been on Lizzo.
I know. Guilty pleasures, man. I don't know if I got no guilty pleasures because I ain't never guilty about none of my pleasures. I'm at that age in my life where I'm comfortable with all that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I like what I like. And if you don't, I don't give a fuck. And if you want to judge me for liking that shit, fuck you. So I don't really think I got a guilty pleasure. But I mean, if you want to think like something I like that people wouldn't think I like type shit or that I'm ashamed for liking, like I don't really have that going on in my life at this age, No, I'm really trying to think about it. Like, what is something? No, I don't have a guilty pleasure. I guess, if you want to say like, I guess a lot of people wouldn't. I'm not guilty about that. You know what I'm saying? I want to say like eating chicken livers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucked up shit. That's not like a guilty pleasure, man. I guess I wouldn't say feel guilty, but sometimes make my girl go to certain spots that she don't want to go to just because they got, I'd be like, well, they got chicken gizzards in that motherfucker, shit like that, but that's food, so that don't really count, man. But no, I ain't really got no guilty pleasures, man. I ain't got no guilty pleasures. I love, if it's pleasurable to me, I'm enjoying it. So, would you rathers? Would you rather? Hey, Danny, would you rather have to travel everywhere riding a homeless person or a small child? Both would look actively uncomfortably stressed, distressed, things. At the end of the day, man, riding a small child would probably fuck their life up. It just hurt them and shit like that. And homeless motherfuckers smell like piss. But I ain't down with hurting kids. So I obviously picked the homeless person. Because maybe I can convince him to wash his ass. I'm on you. I'm riding you all the time. You don't want me to carry. It'd be like an angel on your shoulder. I might save the homeless person's life. So it seems like a good thing I can do. If I'm riding a homeless person every day, I'm pretty sure he won't be homeless after a while. We gonna start getting money and shit. He gonna clean up. He gonna wash his ass. We gonna start fucking with bitches and shit. I'm like, I'm with Danny now. I got this nigga riding on me. Ain't no use for me to be homeless no more. I'm doing real shit now. Like, I got a purpose in life. If I'm riding a homeless nigga, he got a purpose in life now. So yeah, man. We'll be like Sundance Kid and Butch Cassidy and that motherfucker, man. Just showing up in the sunset with me on his back. Like, where the hoes at? All right. So what? We got some drip sets from the Emmys.
Drip set.
Yeah, we do. So first up here we got Gerard Carmichael.
Gerard Carmichael. You nasty. He look like Young Dolph. Yeah, this nasty. This disgusting. You really on some freaky shit right now. You ain't got to let everybody know. I know cause he let everybody know what he up to. And now he's showing us what he up to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this a little too freaky for me. I'm a freaky motherfucker, man. But, yeah, you nasty, man. You nasty. What is going on with niggas right now, man? This is like this is the freakiest shit. Niggas is on some freaky shit right now. Niggas got, I don't know, man. We one step from niggas just walking around in thongs, man. And I'm not hating on it. That's what you want to do. You know me. I wear crazy shit too, but I think that's where we at with men's fashion. Like, how freaky can we get with this shit? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, until a nigga pull the butt out pants like Prince, You know, I guess it ain't really nothing to complain about. But yeah, you freaky.
Bob Odenkirk.
This nigga head look extra bigger than his body. It's almost look photoshopped a little bit to me. Like, why is that like that? I think it's maybe an angle. It's maybe the angle. But yeah, it's a nice suit. It's a nice suit. This classy. This clean. I guess this is what I'm saying. This how, so you telling me niggas dressed up like that, then Carmichael showed up like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, man. Niggas can't get a break. Damn, man. They always gonna look at it like crazy. We never gonna be like, man, we never gonna. They be like, look at these niggas, man. You know you said that. That. I feel like that's a look on his face. Look at this nigga, man. They took pictures at the same time. And they was like, look at this shit, man. God damn it, man. Fuck. Carmichael was normal 2 years ago. All right, he's a funny motherfucker though. So, but that outfit was bizarre.
Nicholas Braun.
It's like some just like they brought the nigga the wrong shoes, and he had to figure it out. Like, fuck, I can't fit these bitches. He's like, man, we gotta get some shit quick. And he started figuring it out, scrambling for some shoes. He's like, man, he grabbed the security guard shoes. Like, man, give me your shit, man. What size you wear? Threw his shit on. Yeah, they brought this nigga the wrong shoes with his fit. That's what happened with stylists sometimes, man. She's like, oh, she had the sizes wrong. Or is a certain shoe, you know, y'all fit different. Like, fuck, I need a half size bigger in these. He's like, man, what size you wear, security? Took his shit, wore them motherfuckers. I know how I go sometimes, yeah. So yeah, this tight, but he took the security guard shoes. You know? He did too.
Same here, Andrew Garfield.
They went through the same shit. Oh, that was the same stylist. Maybe this is a new thing then. This might be the new thing. All white with the black shoes. I thought you weren't supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
I mean, Labor Day just passed, right?
Yeah, these niggas wrong.
A little grace period.
They think that's because they celebrities, they don't got to deal with the rules of the actual world and shit. I'ma just be rebellious and wear white after Labor Day. No, nigga, your outfit sucks because you wore white after Labor Day. I'm a traditionalist, man. I'm about America, man. Traditionalist, man. You wrong for that shit, brother. Get your priorities straight. For real, man.
Another one.
There's some NPC shit going on now. These niggas, this ain't real, man. Hollywood ain't real no more, man. They just making these niggas now, man. Bro, this some NPC shit going on right now. But yeah, I guess this must be the new trend. All the stylists is bringing these niggas this shit. 'Cause you know none of these niggas dress they so. So yeah, I guess this what's going on right now. You know, I always talk shit, and I'll probably be doing it next year. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all niggas stupid. I feel I'd be pissed. Show up to the award show and like 4 niggas dressed up like me. There's some Matrix shit going on, man. I'd be like, fuck you, you stylist. Man, I ain't paying you no. Everybody stylist should get fired though. That's what really should happen. Everybody stylist should get fired. Like, damn, bitch, you wasn't that fly enough that you couldn't have me separated from the bunch. You know what I'm saying? I guess we did video game reviews.
Bro, they even got John Legend.
Yeah, I said that's what I'm saying. Everybody stylist should be fired, man.
Come on.
Everybody stylist should be fired. That's literally what that should be. So yeah, man. Hanging out, like I said, I had the homies up here, man. And we went to I had to take them to 6th Street, obviously, for them to see what was up. Well, as soon as we get there, fight immediately. It wasn't even like it wasn't even like we was out the car good enough. It wasn't even like 10 to bro, fight immediately. I would say, man, 6th Street, I'm not fucking with it, man. I mean, I go over there, and it seemed like it's like demons or like devils or something over there. Like every time you go over there, it's like I get it I want to fight. I get over there, I get aggressive. I be looking at niggas, especially when you start drinking and shit. Something about 6th Street, man, it just get a vibe. I remember coming out here like going to South by Southwest and all that. And I didn't really feel like that. I really feel like, man. But now, man, I don't know, man. It's dangerous, man. I don't really like hanging out on 6th Street, man. It's actually a fucking a YouTube channel, I think. 6th Street Fights or some shit. Austin, Texas. It's a new one. That shit gets updated every 2 days, man. I swear to God, man. 6th Street Fights, man. I don't know, man. Don't get me to I ain't trying to promote their YouTube channel. Don't let that shit get cracking, man. We not about to violence no more. I told y'all, motherfuckers, man. That's not what we out to. I guess shit, man. Spinning wheel one more time. I'm feeling lucky. Yeah, man, this nigga should be under the jail. Kevin Spacey is one of my favorite actors too, though. But we always kind of knew he was a little creepy. I mean, you just couldn't you could not just think that, you know. And I think you know, they say method acting or some shit. When motherfuckers become method actors and they become these characters, man. And before you know it, get kind of just becomes a part of them in some type of way, man. And I don't know if that's what happened to him, but when he made that motherfucking YouTube video, the Christmas video, whatever the fuck he made after the allegations and all that shit right there, all that told me was that nigga guilty. You know what I'm saying? So, and he don't give a fuck, you know? So, man, yeah, right there when he had the apron on, the Let Me Be Frank video, that right there, man. I mean, yeah, man, that ain't the way you should go about shit, man. I don't know what was going on with the PR and everything with that shit, man. So that was pretty fucked up, man. But yeah, I don't want to say too much because I really feel like this nigga got gangsters with him. Because he ain't locked up already. I feel like he supposed to been, you know? So yeah, man, I'm very, I would be afraid of Kevin Spacey. If you met him in real life, I think he seems intimidating. Something about him gives you that, you know? I always think about that American Beauty. Wasn't he in that? When he was creepy and he wanted to fuck the little young bitch and shit. Yeah, I think maybe you think that movie fucked him up? I think something like he went wrong with a role somewhere. And maybe that role right there is what got him, man. But he's played a lot of crazy shit though. Like Kaiser Sose, you know, like, I mean, you putting all these different characters inside your fucking body, man, you know? And if you think about it, man, he's a fucking amazing actor where you felt like he embodied that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really them niggas, man. So yeah, man, prayers up for Kevin Spacey, man. And, you know, I hope you get some help. Because you obviously, man, got some fucked up shit going on with yourself, man. For real, man. Man. Yeah, man, I ran out all my shit. That's what happens, man. We got fucking up. Yeah, I guess we about to be living off the wheel right now.
Got any more weird web shit? What else you watching besides interrogation videos?
I told you, man, I've been I mean, you know, we've been doing the Muay Thai shit, so I've been watching a lot of Muay Thai tutorials and shit like that. So I think that's been taking a lot of my time. Yeah, man, because it's a lot of information that we can get online and shit. So I've been watching a lot of that shit. And I realized that I like you know, we in MMA shit. We all fans of that shit, like UFC and all that shit. But I realized I think I'm a fan of one now. One Championship got some hot bitches, man. And I don't know if that's their whole marketing approach about it, man. Yeah, one Championship, man. But yeah, man, I think I'm down with one Championship now, man. I'm yeah. and they be having just Muay Thai matches and shit like that too. So, but yeah, so I've been watching a lot of one Championship fights and shit like that. So that's been dope, man. But for the most part, I've had a rough past few weeks, man. And that was just, you know, back to boozing, man. That's all it is, man. You got to blame the booze, man. So, but you know, it was Labor Day. It's what just passed. I mean, who's not gonna drink on? Like, I try my best to be like, you know, I'll just keep it to holidays and around surrounding areas around the holidays, you know. So I told myself, you know, I'm gonna try to be good till Thanksgiving, maybe around Thanksgiving, you know. But, you know, I still have a little something here and there, but I'm talking about, you know, getting fucked up. So yeah, I probably, you know, got Bruiser Thanksgiving coming up. I got to go to, I got Rolling Loud coming up. This probably be out after the fact, but yeah, that's one show I'm not going to be able to get off work early. I mean, maybe they might kick my ass off early. I mean, Rolling Loud. I don't know. I just feel,
what's the difference between a concert that you could get off early when you can't?
I just think Rolling Loud, the thing is, Rolling Loud is a rap festival. You know, when you at a music festival, there's so many different genres of music there. It's just like, you know, you see a band here, you see a DJ here, you know, you see some cool shit, and you see some rap shit. But when it's just consistently rap, the fans is different. They just want to see a certain rapper. They don't give a fuck about, you get what I'm saying? So based on how the lineup is ran, man, you can be in a tough spot and you can have a bad show, you know, because they just sitting there like they waiting on the next nigga. They don't give a fuck about you. And you got to think rap fans are disrespectful. They're not like the most hospitable people. And you got to understand why they're like that. Going to rap shows and being a fan in the crowd aren't the most comfortable situations for you. You know, they not saying like it's different from many festivals, but I don't know. I guess it is. I mean, the energy, you know, the people there, and it attracts a different type of crowd. You know, some of these festivals, you know, cool shit. You know, people bring their whole families type. You know, you bring your kids. Might bring, you know, Rolling Loud. That's some niggas and some bitches. But you gotta understand, like, but it has attracted, it's rap music has attracted a super young fan base, you know? So you got young kids, like, I think young kids, like, out of any festival or where when we was coming up or whatever the fuck, but if us, like, you know, Lollapalooza, Coachellas, and Bonnaroo's, shit like that, I feel like for this generation, is Rolling Loud is their festival, you know? So, yeah. They, and kids, these kids is mean, this generation, man. I seen you know, I wouldn't talk, but they do shit just for TikTok and for shit like that in general purpose. I seen a rapper, he was on stage rapping, and you know, all the fans was holding their phones up, but all of them was like playing Angry Birds and shit. And somebody took a video of all the phones, so he thinking all the phones in the air, everybody showing him love, but everybody was on their phone playing games and shit just to make this a viral moment, just to, you know, to hold him and shit like that. That will hurt my feelings, man. And I guess you shouldn't supposed to say, but I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. I wouldn't say that. You know, I'm what it is. I mean, what I'm gonna do. It was a point in time in my life where like I'm like I don't really too much, because Rolling Loud, they used to do some shit like they would do like a poll, like say like, who do you want, this artist or this artist, and make the people have to vote for what artist they want and shit. And I didn't really like that whole aspect of like booking acts and shit. It's like, don't involve me in no fucking poll. Like, you know, if you want to book me. Don't put me in no fucking poll. So for a minute, I it's not like a festival that I was like really fond of because of just that. But they stopped doing it after that, to be honest. So, but yeah, so I'll be heading off to New York, which I'm very excited because I haven't been in New York since the weed situation went down. So that would be cool, because I know me going out to New York, just the whole smoking weed was like the biggest deal for me, which it shouldn't be, but it was just so hard. And then when you do find good weed out there, you get paying a fucking arm and a leg. Some nigga show up on a bike with a helmet on. You don't even see his face. You're like, man, what the fuck is going on? He headbutt the hotel room door and just give you got to make a fast transaction or some shit. You know, so it's good now that you'll be able to go just to safe spots and be able to grab weed. So I would like to see where New York is at now with that, because I'm pretty sure feel like it's a whole different place now. You know? It's all right. We almost about this motherfucker, man. Let's spin the wheel one more time. Let's see what we get. I feel like I've been neglecting the wheel the past few weeks, so I hit it hard this week. Polar plunges. That's when motherfuckers be jumping in like cold ass water and ice water and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, white people shit. Niggas ain't doing no shit like that. I mean, that's not something that I want to do in my life. I mean, I guess I would do it on some shit like, you know how they say, you know, you got to experience life, do everything once and shit. But I don't think, man, I hate cold, man. I hate being cold. And yeah, I don't know. No, that's not something we doing as that's motherfuckers that come from African descents. I mean, that don't fit right with us. That's like some Russian shit though, right? They do that shit for fun. They jump in like motherfucking it was a YouTube channel. Cuz just died, rest in peace. Apetor, is that how you pronounce it? Apetor. Have y'all ever seen this YouTube channel? This guy was amazing. Yeah, there you go. That was my dog. He just passed not too long ago. Rest in peace. Is that how you pronounce it? Apetor? But he would make YouTube videos just like this, where he'll just take a fifth of vodka, jump into the coldest surroundings he can, and just kill the fifth and show you that it wasn't shit. But we know Russians is next level human beings. They ain't not like us. Like, they come from different conditions, you know? But yeah, man, just look at them, man. I'm talking about thug. I love this. And you know what was so dope about this YouTube channel? Is that he didn't drop videos consistently. It will come like every blue moon. I feel like it will come like every holiday. That's how you knew, like. And then it'd be how y'all wake up and look, boom, I got a notification. Hey, Pator got a new video. Watch this nigga shit and watch him do some crazy shit. Like, literally, man, he's a fucking living legend, man. So, but yeah, he passed, I think, I don't know, maybe last year or something like that. Man, yeah, so we miss you, man. You gone but not forgotten, man. True legend right here, man. Yeah, man, the Russians, man. I don't know if he was from Norwegian, yeah. He was Norwegian. But I feel like when you coming from those cold climates, that shit is like built into you. So you got like different, I mean, I'm from Michigan. And I remember coming up, that's how you know like climate change and all that shit real. Cause me as a kid, we used to have like snow up to like the fucking knees, like crazy shit. And now like in Michigan, I mean it gets cold, but it's not like how it was when I was a kid. So that was that. So yeah, man. Love y'all motherfuckers, man. About to get up out this motherfucker in a minute, man. Shit, we ain't had no voicemails or nothing. Oh, y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all gotta hit the voicemails
I
up,
got
man.
a voicemail for you.
Oh, all right, man. We'll do that. Let me be up out of here.
Danny Brown, what's up? This is Adam from H-Town. I got 2 questions for you. First one, the intro song's a banger. Is there an actual song behind that keeps going? I just
What
keep
song?
waiting for that beat to drop every time I hear the intro. I want to hear more.
The theme song.
Second question. You and ScHoolboy Q, like y'all used to be really good friends when Q was always filming everything on Snapchat and stuff. It always looked like y'all are having a great time. Y'all still hang out like that? What's Q up to? Come to Houston, man. I want to see you live. Take care.
I love Houston. And theme song, that was actually produced by my homeboy Kurt. That's the homeboy. That's actually the homeboy when I be telling y'all the story about motherfuckers cutting hair in the bathroom. That was the nigga actually cutting hair in the bathroom. And then I end up meeting back up with him like later at the high school and some shit. And he just was hanging out. I remember he came to my crib and I had a whole bunch of like beat machines and like music production shit. And he was a gambling ass motherfucker, man. And he was like, man, I had like the most rinkety dink like MPC 1000. You know, I had the bare minimum. And then he saw me like making beats and shit. And he was like, man, I guess to himself, he's like, damn, you know, I'm kind of retarded and shit. So he saw me, he's like, damn, if Danny can do this shit, I guess I can do this too. This motherfucker went to the casino. Why he go to the casino? I think he hit for like 10 G's or some crazy shit and then went and bought all the music equipment that I ever could fucking want. And then he started making beats and shit. And then he actually got good as fuck. And then I took him on tour with me, you know, to cut my hair on the road and shit. And then, you know, he would make beats on the bus and shit. And he made that beat. And he had that beat, which is just pretty much a loop. But sometimes that's what it is with making beats and shit. Sometimes you can go overboard and do too much and fuck the beat up. And sometimes you just keep it simple and it'd be fly as fuck. So, you know, he made that beat. And actually that beat sat around for like two or 3 years before y'all even heard that song. So, shots. I actually recorded a different song of that with A$AP Ferg at my crib one time. When he was on tour, he actually stopped by my crib. But I scrapped that and made a whole new song out of it. That's why I can't be mad, motherfucker, because sometimes I be doing songs, niggas, they be scrapping it. But that only reason why, because I didn't think that song matched that beat. That's all that was. And as far as ScHoolboy Q, yeah, Q still my homie. He probably mad at me because I always be talking shit. So ScHoolboy Q he probably mad at me, but I love Q. But Q always be talking shit too, man. That nigga's he's a mean ass nigga. And then now you know. He got money and shit now, so now you want to act nice and shit, nigga. You still a mean motherfucker, man. You still. But yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't seen Q in a minute, man. But yeah, man, I love that nigga still. But yeah, man, shouts out to y'all motherfuckers out there. Like I said, man, y'all got any motherfucking freestyles, ex Danny's, you know, weird video, whatever the fuck, man. Send that shit into Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. That's Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. Also, if you motherfuckers got voicemails and all that kind of shit, you can hit me up. 512-522-9256. That's 512-522-9256. And yeah, man, for the most part, I want to say thank y'all motherfuckers for tuning in, you know, fucking with your boy. All right, man, I love y'all niggas. I'm out of here, man.